royal bombshell, majority of Britons don't want Harry and Meghan to resume previous duties. Meghan, Duchess of Sussex and Prince Harry, the Duke of Sussex stepped down as full-time royals at the beginning of the month. A new poll found the majority of Britons do not wish to see them resume their roles. The online poll was conducted by Redfield and Wilton Strategies on Wednesday for Newsweek and spoken to 1,500 adults with a 2.53% margin of error. Of these, 54% say they did not think the couple should return, 28% said they should and 18% said they did not know. More people had said the coronavirus pandemic had changed their view of Harry and Meghan in a negative manner. For Harry, 33% said they had a worse view of him and 19% said their opinion had improved. Meghan's numbers were 36% negative and 20% positive. The poll was conducted before news emerged the couple had delivered meals to Project Angel food drivers. The previous Sunday they had also helped deliver Easter meals. Those aged between 18 and 34 generally showed their opinions for the Sussex couple had improved. Harry's grandmother Queen Elizabeth II saw 35% of respondents say the pandemic increased their views of her positively while 14% said it had got worse. His brother, Prince William, the Duke of Cambridge saw 33% of respondents saw their views had changed positively and 11% said negatively. For Kate, the Duchess of Cambridge, she was seen more favorably by 29% and less favorably by 14%. For Charles, Prince of Wales, who did test positive for coronavirus, the figures were 24% seeing him more positively and 16% more negatively. Thus, the net approval of each royal was William, 22, the Queen, 21, Kate, 15, Charles, 8, Harry, -12, and Meghan, -16. On the Easter charitable work of the royals, Richard Ayoub, chief executive of Project Angel Food, made a statement. Mr. Ayoub said, in honor of the Easter holiday, the Duke and Duchess spent Sunday morning volunteering with Project Angel Food by delivering meals to our clients. And on Wednesday they quietly continued delivering meals to relieve our overworked drivers. It was their way to thank our volunteers, chefs and staff who have been working tirelessly since the COVID-19 crisis began. The charity aims to bring food to people too sick to shop or cook themselves. It was founded by Marianne Williamson, who ran to be the Democratic Party nominee for this year's U.S. election. It is based in California. The Sussexes moved to Los Angeles last month after spending some time in Vancouver Island with their son, Archie Harrison Mountbatten Windsor. Meghan was born in and grew up in Los Angeles. She attended Northwestern University in Evanston, Illinois. The Duchess has also spent time as an intern and exchange student in Buenos Aires and Madrid respectively. Royal resignation, from Meghan to Diana, which royals have stepped back from duties. The royal family are no strangers to shake-ups and setbacks. Here are some of the other royals who have removed themselves from the front line. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry stepped back from royal duties earlier this month after a drawn-out battle between themselves, the British media and the rest of the royal family. In a tell-all interview with ITV late in 2019, Prince Harry described the media attention on him and his wife takes him back to the tragic death of his mother, Princess Diana. He said, "I think being part of this family, in this role, in this job, every single time I see a camera, every single time I hear a click, every single time I see a flash, it takes me straight back, so in that respect it's the worst reminder of her life as opposed to the best." In one of his last official appearances, the prince said he had found the love and happiness that I had hoped for all my life with Meghan, but he wanted to make it clear they were not walking away. He said, "The UK is my home and a place that I love, that will never change." Prince Andrew. Unsurprisingly, the now infamous son of the monarch was removed from public duties after his scandalous interview with BBC's Emily Maitlis late last year. In a statement, he called the newly focused attention a major disruption to my family's work and said he had requested the Queen's permission to step back from public duties, which she had granted. Prince Andrew had been brought up in conjunction with Jeffrey Epstein for a decade, and the Duke has been questioned on his friendship with the sex offender, who died in prison in August 2019. At the time, Prince Andrew said he would comply with any proceedings and investigations made by the USA, although this has not yet happened. Princess Diana. Princess Diana was stripped of her royal styling as Her Royal Highness after completing her divorce from Prince Charles in 1996. She retained the title Princess of Wales, however. The bigger break was with Diana's relationship to the royal family. While she was still the mother of the future King of England and was regarded as a formal part of the family. Diana also took part in a tell-all interview following her departure, sparking speculation that Meghan may do the same, although this has not been confirmed. King Edward VIII. In 1936, King Edward VIII was forced to abdicate his throne when he decided to marry American divorcee Wallis Simpson. At the time, the Church of England disapproved of marriage to divorced partners, and as the figurehead of the Church as king, Edward had to abide by its rules. The event paved the way for King George VI and subsequently his eldest daughter Queen Elizabeth II. Once he was no longer king, Edward became Duke of Windsor and lived in exile in France with his wife, and did not undertake any royal duties. Sarah Ferguson. 6 years after marrying Prince Andrew, it was announced that he and Sarah were to separate. Following their divorce in 1996, Fergie kept hold of her Duchess of York title but no longer held any royal privileges. Despite their separation, they have remained close friends, with both living together in Windsor. In November 2019, Ferguson defended her former husband, calling him a true and real gentleman after he came under intense scrutiny following his car crash BBC interview. Since leaving the royal family, the Duchess has hosted her own talk show, became a spokesperson for Weight Watchers and authored children's books.